Good morning, guys. Well, I'm filming this in the morning. If you're not watching this in the morning, good night. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the crew, and if you're back, I mess with you. So before I even start this life-changing video, let's address what you've been staring at.
Boy, I've been watching you.
My necklace. Ooh, ah, oh my god. Wow. And normally I would say you can't get it too, but you can get it too. I wanted one for so long, y'all. I contemplated having this on it, but I never thought I'd get the chance. One, they're hella expensive if you want great quality. And two, I just never knew what brand I could trust the most. But thankfully, I've been fortunate enough for the brand YAFEINI to send me this necklace. So let me tell you the straight facts. The quality is amazing, guys. I don't want to have anything cheap on my neck. I don't want to have anything that it's hard to put on. But this one has a lobster clasp. If you don't know what that is, it's super easy to put on. It looks amazing with anything that I wear. Gold looks great on melanin. Honestly, the prices, they're unbeatable. If you don't want to get a nameplate necklace, no fear. They have earrings, bracelets, rings. Icy girl. Yeah, that's why I love YAFEINI. And I know you're wondering, this isn't even your name. Is this your boyfriend's name? No, I don't have a boyfriend. This is what my mom calls me. It's a nickname. Don't call me it, but I like what she does. It's Chechi or Chech. But yeah, I wanted to get something that just wasn't generic or my name because I want to have a piece of my mom wherever I go. And it's kind of just something that I only know. Well, you guys know it now, the crew, you know, we close like that. We can share secrets and stuff. Secret handshake. I know the word affordable can mean different things for different people, so I'm completely aware of that, and I know not everybody can buy the same things. But I do have a code for you guys, and it's 20% off any order over 20, which it's really doable, and I think that you'll be able to get a lot out of it. So, you know, Rachel, go ride for y'all. Rachel gonna give you the real on the real. With that being said, make sure you go get your necklaces so you can swim with your girl. That's too early. On to the video. Get your snack. I already finished mine. Ooh. Got the green notebook, you know what's going down. Let's be real here. People always paint a picture of how you're supposed to feel or how you're supposed to be acting whenever you break up with someone. And I use the term breakup inclusively because I could be talking about a friendship, I could be talking about another relationship, just really anything that you broke it off with, okay? I find in my personal life that although I have amazing friends, amazing family, whenever I go through something like this and I stop being friends with someone or, you know, just something happens, I get the same piece of advice most of the time. And it's not anybody's fault, but I just always, I'm sorry. I can't always just block their number, go hang out with my other friends and do me. You know, it's a process here, and it's a little more than that. It can get complicated because there's so many gray areas depending on how emotionally invested you were in that person or how attached you were, etc., etc. Like, the factors are endless. You can't just follow the same 3-step plan for every person. And for a little bit of my older viewers, I know what you're thinking. Rachel, you 16. Okay, you don't know anything about losing a real friend. You don't know anything about crying over something that wasn't even yours. Well, let's just open our ears, open our hearts, and get ready to receive this message. So starting off with what not to do, I wanted to come hard. So here's something you can't refute. A study was conducted by the Journal of Experimental Psychology, and basically they tried a bunch of different strategies on heartbroken people, how to get over their ex in the most effective way. They tried different prompts. So one was negative appraisal. Type crazy, which is something that I feel like we all do and we all go through, but yeah. The next group did love appraisal. It's basically just repeating these statements like, I can love this person even though I'm not with them. And another group tried distractions, like eating. One of my faves. I don't know. Okay. Majority felt worse. They felt worse about themselves and their situation after the matter. And granted, the researchers who conducted the experiment said that in the long haul, maybe some of these strategies may aid in, you know, helping with like getting over the person. But like, let's be real here. Nobody wants to be talking about Jalen, Stacy, Brad. No, nobody wants to be talking about their ex or their old friend 24/7 trying to get over them like that. So, you know, I have a few tips as I usually do. Let's get into some things. First, you didn't lose. The #1 issue I saw when people were requesting this video was their word choice or diction, if you want to be fancy. AP Lang student. Everybody used the word lose. Like, can you talk about how you lose people or you lose friends or losing a part of yourself? Let's start by reframing our mindset. We can be honest because, you know, we home, we sitting on the couch, we talking to our best friend, Rachel. In the midst of everything, you look like you lost. Yeah, you feel like you lost, people tell you lost, you looking crazy, you looking sad, you looking out bad, but you have to have that confidence to know in the long run, you've actually won. You have to get it through your head that it's never gonna be your loss. Like, do you know who you are? Because I know who I am, and baby, I'm the best. You know what you deserve, and you know what you want. And it's not gonna be that, and it's not gonna be that, okay? And I know what you're thinking, like, oh my God, Rachel, if it's not gonna be my loss, but it's not gonna be, whose loss is gonna be? Nobody's. It's nobody's loss. That's the hard part that not a lot of people realize, because they always focus on putting a blame on somebody, like, this is what happened because of this situation, and it's your fault, or it's my fault. It's nobody's fault, baby. I believe in destiny. I believe in God. I believe in the universe. And you probably know that if you've been on my channel for a little bit. Even though people may do things to rock and sway the relationship, good or bad, I feel like you have a destiny. I feel like you have a destiny and you have a purpose to fulfill. If that person's not going to be there to the end, or it's not supposed to be in your destiny, they was gonna leave anyway, one way or another. Whether it was you fell off with that person, you had an argument with that person, you had a fight with that person, or you just stopped talking. So if that person wasn't meant to be there for an extended period of time, you have to let them go. Not everybody is meant to be a recurring character in your story. So people come and go like seasons, and I think that was something that really helped me, because I was really set on having a certain group of friends, the same group of friends, all of high school, all of middle school. Like, I don't like change. But I think that the older that I get and the more wisdom I possess, the more I can reframe my mindset and think, no, I'm on a path, and I know that certain things are going to happen. I know certain relationships are going to sink, certain friendships are going to sink, but my destination will not change. My destiny will not change. And that's a little piece that I learned from a Sarah Jakes Roberts sermon I'm going to link down below, and it really did help me on how sometimes we place too much faith in the ship, and when I say ship, I mean like relationship or friendship, and not enough faith in God. The sooner we realize life goes on with or without us, and we can stop looking for fault and blame, the more peaceful that we will feel. Tip number 2 would be to close the threshold. If it wasn't a natural break, or, you know, things kind of hit the fan, and you really want to distance yourself from that person, you're gonna have to put a little more effort into that. I'd make a conscious decision to save yourself confusion. Anything that is meant for you won't pass you by. I think a lot of people think, oh, I missed out on that one. That was the one that got away. Like I said, you have to have strong faith that everything happens for you, never to you. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna get to where you're going. You're gonna get to your destiny. Sometimes I feel like I'm missing out on certain things, and, you know, I'm not even really talking about relationships too. Maybe just like going out with my friends, or going to this place, or maybe I should have went to this school, or, you know, etc. I feel like I'm missing out sometimes. But maybe that's not the plan for me. Maybe that's not going to help me get to my destiny. I'm just waking up every day going through the motions trying to do what I got to do. But little do I know, everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm putting work in and effort into is going to help me get to where I want to be in the future. And that was a little side note, but the same thing goes for people. The person that's supposed to be in your life is going to be in your life. Go ahead and take the mixed signals as a no. Just do yourself the favor. I saw that in a tweet, and it literally slapped me in my face. You got to close the threshold of how you were with that person and the future when you're not with that person at all. So it's kind of like you have the breakup, and then you have where you want to be, like when you're single. Honestly, some people never get out of that valley. Like when they choose to be friends with their ex, or they choose to, you know, be acquaintances with somebody who they're not friends with anymore, they're not close with anymore. I'm not saying that you can never get to that point, but right after the breakup, I feel like once you establish boundaries that you're not budging on, then you can transition from, you know, having a soul tie to that person to being one person again, being one with yourself, and then you can go back. And you know what? You rebuilt yourself, so maybe you can offer them a little fin, little noggin. If you don't get that, it's very embarrassing.
Literally me hoping you get that Nemo reference.
And then you can go back and offer them like, sure, you can cash at me. It's not the events leading up to or even the actual breakup, but it's the hurt, it's the confusion, the desire to still be connected and at their disposal that hurts and does the most damage to you. So I feel like you can't heal in the same environment that you got sick in. Tip number 3 is to chill. Chill out. Because I'm sitting here and I'm telling y'all, you know, all these good gems that you should be writing down. Try to close the threshold. You should make an effort to try to reframe your mindset. But remember, things don't happen overnight. And remember that you're still human and you make mistakes, and you're totally fine for doing that. Give yourself time. Give yourself a break, because life be hard. Like, I'm running, I'm doing a marathon. You know, I got my water. You know, I'm not even out of breath yet. I'm getting new clothes. My skin is clear. My hair is long. Yes, I feel great. You know, I got a new name necklace from YAFEINI. Like, I'm really doing the derby on these. But then something hits me. And whether that's like I can't be friends with these people anymore because of whatever reason, or, you know, I stopped talking to this person, or, you know, just something bad happens in my life. And it's like, damn. And I'm down. Like, I'm really down. You know, whatever, I skinned my ankle. But I think it's important that you can never stay down. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get up and you can't let it wither your faith, because everything happens for you, never to you. So, yeah. Give yourself a break. Stop trying to be nonchalant and cold-hearted because your favorite rapper is, okay? That may not be the life for you. Stop trying to emulate something that is detrimental to your health. That's not okay. And I know some people actually are, you know, nonchalant, which is fine. I know some people are actually, you know, dealing with trauma and have trust issues, and they don't want to date and they don't want to do these certain things, which is fine. But majority of the people that at least are in my area, they lying and they want to be NBA YoungBoy so bad. Normalizing isolation is not healthy. Moving on is a process. It doesn't happen overnight, and you can move on from multiple things at the same time. That's what I'm doing right now. And honestly, there's ups and downs, there's good days and bad days, but it's not going to be any faster or easier or less painless when you're being mean to yourself and you're asking way more out of yourself than you can manage. Thank you for watching. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and I hope this helped you, because again, I want to say you don't have to be moving on from a boyfriend or a girlfriend or even a friend, but just moving on from your past self, or moving on from, you know, a certain chapter, certain phase of your life, or you at least you just occupied like 10 minutes of your time. That should be worth a little subscribe click for me, a little button click for me, just saying. But anyways, yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one.